Good morning, viewers. Today is February 22nd, and I want to go over this past week's price action on YM1 futures market Dow Jones. So the week started February 17th, ended on February 21st, 2025, and I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I had a losing week. I could not catch a solid trade with my setups. A lot of chop, and then at the very end of the week, Friday, there was the big drop. Um, I hadn't been anticipating breakouts, but it looked like the market needed a retracement, and I don't know for how long the market's gonna be trading down and then consolidating in a range before it starts to move back up. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be looking for sales because it is bearish. Um, but with that being said, I want to take this to the charts. So let's go ahead and get this set up for you guys. I was told recently from a viewer that my sound audio was very low. You guys couldn't hear it. So I put my mic from over here to right in front of my mouth. So let's see what we can do for this week. So this range right here is the Asian session range in white. Green is the start of the London, and it will overlap with the pre-market of New York, this little dark shaded area, and then New York is from this beginning of the dark shaded area all the way to the end of the pink. So you guys can see the sessions, and I got this like indicator with this sessions tool. You can turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. It just makes it easy to see where the Asian session range, London session range, and New York session range is. So first things first, we're going to mark up the Asian session range. I like to use this little toolbox. And this is just me back testing, but we will also be doing, this is a recap technically of last week. So we can see that price is moving between these ranges here. These blue horizontal lines are places where price has gravitated towards and hit multiple times. And then there's different levels to those supply and demand zones, whatever you may call them. So the Asian session range is marked up. And from here, I'm going to mark up the previous day high, previous day low. Previous day high is right there. Previous day low is right here. And I'll show you guys my strategy. You guys will see it. This is my strategy I'm doing right now. My markups. Asian session high. Asian session low. And doing this is going to help me at the end of the day. But I also want this to be something that could help you guys too. So we're going to go down to the 15-minute Asian session, London lows right here. I'll draw that out. And then we're going to go one click, see if it goes any higher. It did, so that's going to be the high. That'll be the high. Okay, now that candle's the high of London. Okay, so as we're starting to come in right at 9, this could have been the entry right here. I'm gonna start not really taking trades right at 9:30 or right after 9:30 because sometimes the moves happen when they happen. It could be sometime close to it. So you guys will see here that this wick was the high of London, and then pre-market New York started, and it had a push up. We'll say that's at 7:39. So it had a push up. Could have said anywhere pushed past this high would have been the entry. So anywhere in this range, we'll say 741. Now this is me taking a trade right now, guys, because it is the previous day high actually is up here. So let me think. Time of day, previous day high, 9 o'clock. See, I'm so used to taking trades right at 9:30. I don't know what's gonna happen here, so let's wait. Let's fix this one up a little bit right there. Okay, so let's wait and just. Okay, so starting to have a retracement. It is now 9:15. We'll go down to the 5-minute. It is 9:25. I say if there is. Okay, so look at this right here. Boom. See this trend? I like to call this an expansion. So what we could do here is draw a Fibonacci. Look for a place where price could gravitate towards. London lows right here. We could target the London lows and then go a move higher. There's a 79% fib. We could do it from this low to that high. I like to usually just do it from the London low to that high. So there's this level right here that lines with the 79% essentially. So I may not target the London low. I might target just that 79% 666 level. And it's well within the 50 points. So we have this 666 level and we can target this high up here. We could technically target the previous day high, but these levels, it's been moving in a range, so I think that's solid for right now. Okay, I don't know why this is still staying up. Okay, that's why. Okay. So from here, we're going to just see how the market plays. Okay, we see there's a reaction. Now, technically, it could just take off after it taps the Asian session high. But we're just going to okay, tap the Asian session high. Patience, guys. Stick to the trade plan. Oh, no, it's starting to take off. This is where patience is. This is what you call FOMO, like chasing this trade right here. Could have tapped the Asian session high. That could have been the entry. 50% of this expansion could have been, that could have been the entry. I wanted to see a deeper retracement. Oh, it tapped it twice. I'm just going to wait a little longer because right now, technically, it's 10. So 10 o'clock is another important time, 30 minutes after the market opens. That could have been the move right here to retap it at 686. But I'm saying it's going to go down to 666. I may get in right at 669, right at that level where it's tapped multiple times. Not yet. Okay, I think that might have tapped it right there. It did. See that, guys? I moved it to a little bit above this blue line, but that was where I decided to move my trade. So it was at 670. It went to 669, and we're having this retracement. Now remember, guys, you have to make educated guesses. This is kind of arbitrary, this line here, but it's just a confluence. Confluence just means multiple things that align together. There's this Fibonacci that lined close to that 79% fib level, which I could have put right here, and that could have, as it started going higher, so at this point right there, and that kind of lines up right where that level is. So 79% fib level, this level that tapped multiple times right at 669. I got in at 670. And what we're going to do now is just let this play out. Gonna throw up my risk reward tool as soon as my trade activates. Okay. As soon as it taps TP1, moving stops to break even. Okay, at this point I'm moving stop to break even. Could just go like this so you guys can see that. So from this point forward, we are break even, letting the trade now play out. I'm going to switch to the 15-minute chart just to bypass some time a little quicker. It did tap the London high. It's not TP2. TP2 would be up here. And it came down to this level right here. Did not stop us out yet. That was close. Oh no, this looks like it's gonna be bearish. Well, it ended up for the day. So this trade was a holiday. Now that I remember, I think this Monday was a holiday, or is it last Monday? But yes, closed at 12:45. So this trade would have stopped us, and this is my only winning trade because I got in for this trade and I made TP 1.2 or something like that. So right here, I don't think I got this great of an entry, guys. I think it was a little bit higher, like in this range right here. But let me just kind of point this to you guys. So I had a 1.2 trade. So, and it closed my trade out. So I'm thinking I probably got in at the Asian session high. And that was my trade for the week. So we're up TP1 for the week, guys. Okay. Holiday weekend, President's Day. I remember now. That was a great trade. If it would have just kept playing out, that would have been nice. So we're going to just go to the 30-minute and just skip. Okay, go down to the 15, see where we're at. Move our box. Oh, is that? One sec, guys. I'm going to pause this. Okay, I'm back. My dog was at the door, wanted to come in, and is now eating its breakfast. So we're going to move the previous day low, do what we normally do. The previous day low was right here. Asian session low is right here. London low had a big retracement. And you guys could have, let's see if, we did a Fibonacci from that low to that high. And it tapped the 79% fib level. That could have been a trade idea. If anybody wanted to get in on this, 1 to 2 is right here. We could target the Asian session high, but let's just do our markups. Asian session high, right there. London high so far is right here. Let's see what we got going on. Previous day high, right there. All right, it's kind of way out there. Previous day low, right there. So we got everything except for the London high, which I don't see any. Oh, right there. Okay, London high and London low. Okay, so we're gonna go and just start. It is 6:15, and this is already at 15 minutes, guys. I'm gonna try to hurry this up a little faster. 7:30. The London high changed to right here. 8:30, 8:45, 9. Now it's 9 o'clock, 30 minutes before the open. Hit the Asian session low. 9:15. So this London high could have been okay. So stops were already at break even, so this trade is bad. So I'm just gonna delete this. So we're gonna go to the 5 minute. We're right at 9:25, running previous day low. Technically, someone could have gotten in on this trade because it did run the previous day low. 5 minutes before the market opens. If price starts to come back up at 9:30, I will take a trade off this previous day low, this 599 level, as it's coming up, okay? Oh no, wrong one. See, I was pretty much, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh, that's it. I've been bullish this whole week, and the market was just not there. We'll go to previous day high, or actually, that's a little too much. Let's look for a 1 to 3. Right there. Okay, so we're up TP1 for the week, guys. Let's see if this plays out, okay? We're about to go into 9:30. Wow, that would have stopped me out -1 because it came up. I would have gone in 9:30 and then got wrecked. Okay, so now we're break even for the week, guys. This is how I trade, guys. Just maybe that was the move right there. Or there's this big figure level 500. Could have been patient, waited for the big figure 500 level, especially because I already started selling off. You know what, guys? I gotta train my eyes. I'm just looking at these break of highs and lows, but what did the market do pre-market? It sold off. So what we could have done is wait for it to finish its move and then come back up. I keep forgetting that, to then get in on the momentum to keep it going even lower. So what I want to do here is, for anybody looking to get in on this trade, right now would have been the perfect time to get in on this trade. So I would have taken my loss, could have gone in on a second trade, right? Let's see right here. 50-point stop. Let's do a 1 to 2. Okay. Yeah, we could target this low right here, this one right here. So now we're just gonna skip forward a little bit. Okay, that's TP1 already. So now we're break even on this trade. And then I would have gotten stopped out, break even again. So I would have been done for the day. Oh my gosh, this thing's playing games. Oh my god. Okay, so guys, sometimes this happens. You get in on a trade, goes to TP1, and then finally goes, TP1 was right here. Followed the rules, moved it, and came back to then have it the move down. Let's see how far this goes down, because that was a lot of momentum. And actually, not a bad day. It just kind of ranged at that point, but this was the move I was looking for, to run through this low right here, TP2. Didn't happen. So we are now break even for the week. We took our trades for the day, 2 trades, 1 L, 1 break even. We had 1 win on Monday, so we're break even for the week. See, this is already kind of choppy, guys, like as you guys can tell. So what we're going to do here is go to Wednesday, go to the 30-minute. And it's 20 minutes in. Let me see if I can't just do this a little quicker, guys. It is now 9 o'clock. Let's move this box here. Asian session range. Okay. Previous day high was right there. Asian session high is right there. London high is right there. Asian session low is right there. London low is right there. Previous day low is right there. Let's bring this back. Okay. So price coming into, let's look for some gaps. This is what I'm also not doing either, is I'm not looking for the gaps. Okay, it's showing bearish already. What we could do is wait for price to come back up to like this, come back up, right? So any 1 hour gaps, I see a gap right here. I'll draw it out. This is what I'm forgetting to do, guys, with my trades. Could get at the Asian session low. So bearish, London continuation bearish. I'm looking for a move lower going into the market open. I'm going to wait for a retracement to this Asian session low. 79% fib level. Soon as price gets into that level, I'm going to be taking my trade, and I'll be targeting the London low. I'll go a little higher. Okay, so we're just going to let this one play out. And at this point, it didn't do nothing. Okay, perfect. That's what it means to kind of be, oh, okay, still 10. So 10:15, 10:45, 10:30. Okay, it ranged essentially for the day. It's already 13:25. Day doesn't end until about 18. Okay. Previous day low was ran. My bias was bearish, but if anybody took this trade off that previous day low, that was the trade right there. So to the big figure level, I'm not gonna go as high as that, but this right here is probably solid 669. 50-point stop. A 1 to 5 point, 1 to 5, we'll say. Safe bet, 1 to 5. That was the trade for this Wednesday. Okay, still, I didn't see that. Let's see, 30-minute. Could have waited for that previous day low to get ran to then go higher. Okay, not a bad trade, but we would have not taken any trades that day because my bias was bearish, and at this time, by the time it did get to that level right here, it was already late in the day. So when the momentum comes in, it's just probably going to keep trending for that period of time. So let's go to the next day. Still break even for the week. Having a rough time, guys. Okay, so we're coming in to the market open. It is not 7:30, 7:45, 8, 8:15, 8:30, 45, 9. And we're just going to go down to the 9-minute chart. It is now 9:10 on this chart. So we're going to go to the 4 hour, see if we see any gaps. It's bearish already. So going into the market open, I'm going to be expecting a retracement to then go down lower. 1 hour. Wow. Okay, so I will get in on a trade if it retraces. And we'll see how high that goes. So far, the 50% range is right here, 30%. Usually, continuation levels in one of those. Wait for it to go down. Um, See if there's something there that we can't visibly see. It's in a order block, or in a fair value gap from this candle to this candle right now. It could go higher based off that. Um, oh wait up. Okay, so it hasn't really played out yet. So as we continue, it starts to go higher. It is now 9:45. We could have got in on this 79% or Asian session high, Asian session low for the move lower. Fibonacci lined up with this. I'm sorry guys, I went back. I went forward one click too much. 30% Asian session low. That's the entry right here. 50-point stop. Target 1 to 2. That level right there. We'll erase this. Okay. So this is the trade idea that I have. We're gonna target this 500 level. We are on Thursday, so let's see what we can do. This would have been the entry. I would have gotten in on this entry right here. Okay, and it ran through. So we're up TP2 for the week, guys. What would a TP3 been? Close, but no. Oh yeah, it would have gotten TP3 right there on that move. Okay, we would have definitely, but you know, TP2 will take it. We're up TP2 for the week. All right, guys. Remember, London continuation. We had this move. Wait for a pullback. Get in. You know. So we're gonna go to the next day now. And let's see. Let's go to Friday. Wow, that really just fell. Actually, holy moly! Imagine holding that 1 to 11, risking $1,000 to make 11,000, risking 500 to make 5,500. Crazy. Jeez. That's why some people don't have targets, because they just don't know where the market's gonna go and they just let it trade out. So, okay. I'm a little disheartened right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because I had a losing week, and every time I backtest, I see it clearly, but then when I'm in the actual markets, you know, I'm a funded trader, so the trading live isn't the same as doing this backtesting, but it's pretty damn close, because you guys are seeing how I take my entries. Sometimes I still emotional trade, so you know, you're gonna not have those perfect entries. It is 7:30, 8:45, 9. Okay. We are sitting at 8:30 right now. Go ahead a little closer. 9:10. Okay, that's perfect timing. Okay, 9:10. 20 minutes before the market open, usually doing the markup right there. Previous day high was up here. I'll just do that later. London high right there. Asian session high right there. Damn, that thing just fell. If you would have got in at the break of the Asian session high for this move during London, you'd have been sitting good. London low. Oh no, let's make that go back. Okay. I meant to move the London low there. Previous day low is right there. And that previous day high is sitting right here. Okay. Oh, Asian session low. Boom. Okay. So what we're going to do here, guys, is this already had its move down. We're going to be looking for a continuation for it to keep going down. I'm going to say the 30% or even 50% going into the market open, depending where price is. I wonder if it'll mess it up if I do the 1 minute. Can I do the 1 minute? I can. Nice. Okay. It's 9:15. What we can do is 9:15. $9.22. Okay, guys, so looking at the chart, I'm just going to bring these back. I'm bearish. I'm going to be bearish today, especially after this. Just got to wait for a good pullback. And the only pullback I see is from this 38 to 50% fib level. Let's see if there's any like fair value gaps in this range. Well, tell you one, there's one from here to here, but that's wide. There's this gap, but it got tapped into during the pre-market. Okay, let's go back to the 5 minute. Okay, so I'm anticipating a short. You know, there's this area right here. All within this area, there's this 44.78. Got to make a decision. $23, $24, $25, $26. It had a reaction off this blue horizontal supply and demand zone, but I think it's still going to push a little higher to 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 is my entry. Okay, guys, that's where I'm anticipating my trade idea. 1 to 3 will target right here. Okay, seems like a safe bet. What is this? The previous day low is a little lower than that. Where is it at? Oh no, previous day low, Asian session low. I'll target, you know, that it's gonna go down a little bit. Okay, it's bearish for the day. Please go up. Please give me an entry. Please give me an entry. We're going into 9:30. I don't know if we're gonna get that entry, guys. Nope. Nope. Wow. That's crazy. Nah. See, this entry right here could have been good. The 44 supply and demand zone at 9:26, a little bit before 9:30. 9:30 was right here. Could have waited for that pullback to get in at this level right here. I'm still working my way towards taking my trades at these levels, but this is a 1 to 3 right there, guys. And to here would be a 1 to 5. These levels, right? Their levels already stopped, would have been break even. I wouldn't, this is just me after the fact. I'm gonna say I didn't even take a trade this day, although I did. It was a buy off of 850 for the move higher to come back up. So I caught this move right here, right at, I don't know, one more time. Let's see. Once it gets to 850, right here, that's where I originally took my trade. Stop to break even, and stop me back out, break even. Yeah, this was a really a okay. So this trade would have played out for 1 to 5, and this is right at about 12:30. Could have traded this, guys, gone in on a trade, looked to have gone short right at the like 900 level. If you went short at the 900 level at any point here and you moved your stop to break even, it would have taken it out multiple times. You would have had it gone in at this candle right here, moved it to 950 is down here. So yeah, even if you would have gone in right here, it would have never tapped 950. So the risk would have still been on the table. And then as soon as it got down here to 950, would have moved stops to break even, and then the fall. So very risky, guys. The trading off these levels. See how they gravitate towards these like blue lines that I have drawn up. Gotta keep that in mind, that those are supply and demand zones. Those are where prices likely to gravitate towards to. So TP2 for the week, guys. I ended up losing TP4 for the week. I took 2 trades on one day and took 2 L's instead of just taking my 1 trade for that day. Could have been -3 TP3 for the week. Instead, I was TP4. I'm down 1,200 for the funded account, and I'm down 1,200 for the funded account. Doesn't mean I'm out. This is what it means to keep persevering, consistency. So coming back next week, I'm gonna just keep trading, looking for my entries, looking for my levels, making sure I show up, because I'm down 1,200, and let's say 1,250 to make math simple. And 1,200. I'd say I catch a TP3 on Monday, $750. I will be down $700. That's essentially little under 3 trades after Monday. Let's say I catch a TP2, I'm down 4 trades. So you just need 2 really good days to make back, a majority of your losses or all your losses. And then if you're kind of in some drawdown through a back-to-back winning days, TP2, 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 or TP2, TP2, TP3, and you could have all that back. So if I lose on Monday, I'm going to be sitting in some drawdown, negative TP6. I'm only going to take 1 trade, because then I can wait for a solid setup for that Tuesday. So let's say I take a loss on Tuesday, now down negative 1,450, but I catch a TP3 on Tuesday. That puts me back into some breathing room. Catch a TP3 on Wednesday. Now I'm definitely have some breathing room. So that's what it means to not go kamikaze on your account. You can always look for that 1 trade that can make back a lot of your losses. Now, I've caught TP5s, TP4s before. Let's say I catch a TP5 on Monday. I'm back to break even in just 1 trade. I had a whole week of losing, and in 1 trade, make it all back. So guys, don't crash out, whatever the youngsters like to say. Don't just blow your account. Don't kamikaze. Keep trading professionally. Keep trading professionally, because you can make back your losses with a good trade, with 2 good trades, with 3 good trades. And keeping losses small is going to help you do that. So I regret taking that second trade on that, I think it was on Wednesday, where I took 2 losses. If I would have just taken 1 loss right now, I'd be sitting at negative 950. It's still negative, but once I get a winning week, let's say this next week I just do really good and I make $1,500, I'll be back into profit. Let's say I make $2,000. I have, a TP3, TP4, TP3, an L, and a TP2. I'm risking 250, so 750, 1,750, that 1L, 1,500, a TP2, 2,000, and a TP3, like 2,700. I can make back that money in 1 good week of just catching, maybe a break even. So maybe just like 2,000. So yeah, you guys can absolutely do it too. And I wish you guys best of luck. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, if you guys want to know anything about the strategy, about waiting towards that moment, you guys should just message me, like, comment, subscribe. It is now 40 minutes. Last week I did a weekly market recap and it was 45 minutes. So this week I'm glad to have cut it down by about 5 minutes. Next week I hope to cut it down by at least another 5 minutes. Go a little bit faster. I'll figure it out. I think it's when I'm going through the days. Could go a little faster there. So without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys go.